Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. I'm your host for today, Josh, and we're here to talk about the game we just watched between the Seattle Kraken and the Vancouver Canucks. It was a game in which the Kraken won, which is fantastic. The game didn't mean obviously a crazy amount because it's an exhibition game, but in reality, it did. It's the first game that they've ever played, and we really needed to have an idea of what they were going to be like and what to expect from the team this year. So here's my little segment that I'll do every now and again on the Hockey Podcast Network channel, and it is my 5 takeaways from the game that we just watched. So let's just dive right into it, guys. So if you're excited for this kind of content and honestly excited for the Seattle Kraken to have a hockey team, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. But my first takeaway, we got to give it to the fans. We absolutely do. I mean, these guys have been waiting to have a hockey team in Seattle forever, and you could tell this. They weren't even in their home arena. They were just amped, though. They were absolutely living it. They were ready for watch some Kraken hockey, and it was fantastic to see. They were loud, and wait till the very first game. Wait till the very first home Kraken game. It's going to be an eruption of fans, but it's what you want to see. You want to see the fans get behind the team before the season even started, and this was the perfect example to see it. And right from puck drop, I had chills watching from my home. I'm not even there, and I could feel it for the first preseason game. So once the season gets going, and you're gonna see these passionate Kraken fans, it's just fantastic to see, and to see it in a preseason game is even better. My second takeaway is we're going to look into the power play. Actually look at some of the action that happened on ice today, and the power play looked really, really good. It did. I mean, the fact that we obviously got a few goals out of it was fantastic, but in reality, I mean, the setup looked really nice. You had players like McCann who had an absolute rocket. The beautiful, beautiful feed from Eberle to Ryan Donato was fantastic. Ryan Donato looks like a great piece of business already. Low risk, but high reward. Eberle doing what he does. He's so good with the puck in close and tight spaces. He can find that pass, and he just is going to be such an important player, in my opinion, on the power play. But seeing what Donato can do, and McCann, who has huge expectations this season to not only put up and produce, but to really take that first line centerman role, and I think he is absolutely running with it. My third takeaway, guys, is going to be the team chemistry. And why not? Why not be the team chemistry? Because this is the first real opportunity that this team has got to come together and see what they're made of. And they look, honestly, like a team that has an opportunity to run with it. They all are basically looking to get ingrained into a new system and new teammates. And the chemistry for their first ever game together was really good, in my opinion. There's a lot to take away from it. A really good outlook for the Kraken there today, and I want to see this chemistry keep going as players start to get familiarized with each other, finding these passes, finding these no looks. It's going to be fantastic, and for the very first ever preseason game, be careful, because the way that they're going now, it's going to be really, really fun to see where they're going when the chemistry continually evolves. My fourth takeaway is going to be basically every player. I know it sounds like, what are you talking about, every player? But every player on this team has an opportunity to take their game to the next level. That is what the beauty of an expansion team looks like. We saw it in Vegas, the William Karlsson, that misfit line. These type of players are going to have the opportunity to do that as well, and you're already seeing it with players like McCann getting these type of minutes. You're seeing Ryan Donato having a new outlook on life. Really, you're going to see it all the way down. Brandon Tanev's coming in here, and he looks like almost already the heart and soul of this team, and it's really going to be interesting to see what these type of players are going to be able to put up and who's going to take that opportunity, because in my opinion, someone somewhere in this lineup is going to have a big season and could potentially push that 70-point mark. It could be Eberle, it could be Schwartz, it could be McCann. We don't know yet, but the opportunity of these players getting this in Seattle is very rare, and it's going to be very cool to see how they take it. And my fifth and final takeaway is a lot of love to the fourth line. The fourth line grind game is beautiful to see production throughout your lines, and if this Seattle team is going to be successful throughout this season, they need to show it. And not only that, but I mean, when you think of a fourth line, you think of adversity, and the Kraken being down 2-0 in this game and fighting back, no matter what the result was. It's just show that fighting spirit. It summed up, in my opinion, from that fourth line, putting in real good work and scoring the first ever Kraken goal. So Riley gets a big shout out for me. I mean, Tanev as well getting involved in there, and if you can get production throughout your four lines, you're going to be sitting pretty good in the upcoming season. So those guys were my 5 takeaways of the Seattle Kraken and Vancouver Canucks' very first ever preseason game for Seattle. So let me know what your guys' takeaways were. I know I didn't touch on all of them, but comment down below anything you guys wanted to point out, if you enjoyed the game, if you're excited for the Kraken, how you think they're going to finish, let us know. And be sure to subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. We're going to have a lot of hosts and a lot of content coming on this channel, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to have a podcast as well, keeping up with the Krakens. If you want to go follow us over there and listen to our podcast, we're going to be, me and Tyler Bell are going to be having some pretty fun conversations about the Kraken this year. And yeah, guys, so that is all we got for today. We're going to have another video coming out tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers, friends.